Hi, and welcome to CLaRI, the University of Buffalo's Center for Literacy and Reading Instruction. Today's podcast is going to focus on ways to maximize your viewing area when you're using NVivo9. First thing we need to do is open up our project. Make sure that your sources bar is highlighted in orange because we need to pick which source we're going to be viewing. I'm going to double click on my file that has my sources. And for today, we're going to look at a video, session 22. See our media tab has opened. We're going to click to edit, and now we're ready to go. First thing we're going to talk about is docking. Undocking and docking your video and your transcription bar is one way to give you more viewing space, more screen space on your computer. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the View tab next to Media, and you're going to click Undock All. What that does is it releases the video and the transcription bar from your sources. Still here, nothing's closed, but you now have two windows and you have that much more viewing space. Also note that if you need a little bit more, or maybe you have a longer table, you can also manually make your video larger or smaller just by clicking and scrolling with your mouse. You may be at a point, though, where you've done your transcript and you're working in some other areas of your table and you don't need to view your video player. And you'd really just like to see your table completely. If you go back to the Media tab, all the way over to the left, you can click the arrow off and remove your video player. That gives you just your table. Another thing that you might want to do if you're really focusing on your times is you can turn off your waveform, and that gives you a crystal clear picture of your timeline and your time spans. I'm going to turn the video player back on, waveform back on, and go to transcript. Another way, another thing that might help you in your viewing is to change the location of where these things are. So for example, if I change this from right to bottom, you can view your video from the top and you can see your entire set of columns on the bottom. And again, like before, you can make your videos big or small. You can also hide completely your transcription bar if you would just like to really focus on viewing your video. Finally, we're going to talk about ways that you can view your coding stripes. So for this, turn this back to the right. Actually, let's put this at the bottom. Let's see what this looks like. This here, and I'm going to go to View, and I'm going to click on Coding Stripes, and I'm going to say Nodes Recently Coded. Okay. And here, I want to view Coding Stripes and Nodes Recently Coded. You get the visual of all of the nodes that you have attached and coded to this video. If you click on one of these stripes, it pulls us back. Now, remember before I had said that our sources were still here, they were just another window? It brought us back up to our sources. See, here's that undocked viewing area. And here are our sources, but it gave us something here called the 30-minute block code. And what this is a reference list of all of the time spans that were coded, video coded with the code or with the node 30-minute block. If you come over to the right-hand side here, you can see a summary. Here are the three sources that have the 30-minute block code in it. You go to Reference, and it gives you the three places. You can click on your link and it brings you back to your video, so you can actually watch those specific areas and see the visuals again. And then here, you can actually click on the video, update file location, we're not going to worry about that for now. But what this summary does, or this video section does here, the bottom piece right here, is that it allows you to, if your videos are linked properly, it allows you to click on these videos and watch just that time span here. Depending on how large your data set is, that's a very handy tool. So this gives you all the instances of the video codes, and this gives you the summary of which sources had that code present. And that is your coding summary page. You can click this out and minimize here, and we're back to our media tab. And let's see what this looks like. If you move the video to the right, and if you get rid of the video player altogether and the waveform, or if you hide. And those are just some handy viewing features that NVivo9 gives you so that you can maximize your workspace and focus on the specific piece of data that you're looking at. Thank you.